The princess has yet again been kidnapped, proving that the Mushroom Kingdom military spends more of its money on propaganda instead of guarding the princess. Mario, after risking life and limb time and time to save the princess yet again, getting nothing more than a kiss and a nice letter from the Mushroom Kingdom Parliament, decides to start a campaign to get rid of the princess. He is successful, to the point that this campaign actually leads to the execution of the princess. Okay, that entire intro tidbit I made up. It's not actually part of the game's story, but I thought it would be fun to make up. The hack I am talking about today is Mario Gives Up 1, which is a nifty ROM hack that is fun to play, has an interesting story. It's a little rough around the edges though. So let's get started. The graphics are nothing out of the ordinary, with a style that generally complements Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3 well, although some levels do mix up the style, like this Donkey Kong Country 2 level. Mario Gives Up 1 does a good job keeping the level's graphics mixed up from level to level while keeping the themes fairly consistent. Each world follows regular Mario themes, beach, desert, forest, clouds, the waterfall, okay, and the final world. There's a little extra mix in some areas, like the desert having oil spills everywhere, and the forest might as well have this keep out sign right next to this block. There are some minor graphical glitches, especially with Yoshi in some levels where his tongue turns into a garble of, garbage. The overworld works with only one minor graphical problem I found. Shown right here. Yeah, that's a vine downwards leading to nowhere. I can't even take it. But functionally, the pathway itself works great. Mario, or if you're playing as Luigi like I was during my Let's Play, won't be walking off into nowhere unable to do anything. As for the map, it progresses naturally and isn't completely predictable yet not completely unpredictable. For example, the Yellow Switch Palace is located in a secret in what is equivalently Yoshi's house. It's a little unusual, but not so far out there that would irritate a player. The music does fit the game and is varied enough to keep things interesting. There isn't much of a consistent theme in a realistic game. Well, I guess this overworld theme is consistent, but there isn't really an example of a theme being out of place, is what I'm saying. Music isn't necessarily outstanding, but it's never really out of place. Well, maybe this Phoenix Wright theme is. Objection! This hack does a good job with its level design. Each world offers something different, and the difficulty curve does curve properly as you progress close to it. So there are a couple of rough levels here and there, and in particular, the specific level I'm showing right here, with the lava and the dolphins, can be very challenging and frustrating to complete. The dolphins! The dolphins! Dolphins! I have to give a nod to this ROM hack story. Instead of Mario, yet again, saving the princess, he goes on a, quote, random adventure, unquote, after executing the princess. It's, well, where the title Mario Gives Up 1 comes from. Mario gave up and he doesn't want to save the princess anymore. The story is simple, yet it does something other hacks don't accomplish. An interesting and simple story. There isn't any long cutscenes or backstory you have to understand. And the thing is, Mario ROM hacks usually don't really need a story behind it, other than, well, the princess got kidnapped again, go get her. And I have to give you a nod, Cypher. The story here, it's simple and it complements the hack well, and it does make the hack stand out. One final thing that might bother some people is the continual mocking and ridicule the player will get from message note blocks. As I understand, this ROM hack was originally going to be a joke, but then transformed into a full playable hack. It does show in some areas, like Mario ducking when he is in oil, or Dunce not showing his invincibility frames and getting hit when expected. To conclude, this is a fun ROM hack worthy of your attention. It did something different story-wise, it has enjoyable levels, and if you don't take it too seriously, it'll be a fun and enjoyable ROM hack. If you're looking for something, I guess, a little bit more serious, you may want to look elsewhere. I mean, this ROM hack was fundamentally a joke, so if you're willing to accept that, this is probably a great ROM hack. Go ahead and download and play. I recommend it. This has been MilesLuigi. See you all next time.